Hello, my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. How are you guys? Welcome to this reading focusing on those of you who are either in separation or together and going through some challenges. Are you guys meant to be together, stay together, or come back together? So let's take a look at that general reading. As always, guys, it won't resonate with every single person. So please do take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you are interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I will include a link to all of the creators that have featured decks here today, okay? So let's get started. I was just guided to pull from 4 different decks this time for the focus messages. These first two are by Angelic Revelation 144. The first one is Stop and Smell the Roses Oracle. This one is advice from the Divine on how to remove your masks. It's called Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Healing Wisdom Oracle. This one is my self-created one, the Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. And lastly, the Arrows of Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. All right, so let's go ahead and grab a message from each deck here to get things started for you. And of course, cross-watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in are certainly welcome. So let's begin. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. For those in separation or going through challenges, are you guys meant to be? Guided to this one. Whenever I feel distress, dismay, or doubt, I open to deeper faith. I allow my life to flow like a river guided by the hand of God. I will go wherever the waters lead me. So maybe this is you, just trusting the path that you're being led at this time. For those who tend to turn to prayer and just trusting the hand of God, maybe that's why this is coming through, especially as it says during times of distress, dismay, when you're in doubt and you're not quite sure the direction that you want to go. And also if you feel that you're just losing faith in certain aspects of your life, a connection that you're focused on for this reading, and some other areas of your life as well, okay? So let's see what else needs to come through here. So that's your first card. Angels and spirit guides, please, for my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What is your second focus card? Okay, and again, this is advice from the Divine on how to remove masks. Yin Yang, love yourself and others in the light and the shadows. So, you know that phrase where they say, you are my yin to my yang, I kind of feel this for some of you guys. And the advice here, good advice, love yourself and other people in the light and the shadows, because each of us has 2 sides to us, light and shadows. So take that if it resonates, of course. So let's grab your third focus card here, my water signs. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Guided to this one. The truth. I may look as though I'm over you, that life has moved on and I'm over it, going about my day-to-day and being fine with how things ended between us. Nothing could be further from the truth. The truth is I'm barely functioning. I need you. I miss you. I love you. I pray someday I can tell you face to face. And maybe that's why some of you guys, as this card says, are distressed and dismayed. And maybe you're losing faith that maybe you guys won't ever make this work or are able to stay together or come back together. Okay, so some of you guys, if you relate to this, maybe there's a part of you that's just trying to keep it together on the surface, but deep down inside, there's a whole nother story going on there in your heart. And maybe you've turned to prayer as well. Okay, turned it over to God, and that you're praying for a reconnection when it comes to a particular person. So let's grab your last focus card here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right, last focus message. I'm guided to this one. Enamored. Love potion. Okay, this person, if they weren't enamored with you, they wouldn't be feeling so much distress and pain and dismay. they would not be going through such a rough time. Or maybe this is something that you resonate with for yourself because you still are enamored by someone that you're thinking about. It could go both ways. Okay, but going back to this card, I really feel whatever part of the journey that you're on, if you're having a rough time, whether you're in separation or you and your partner just are not seeing eye to eye right now, maybe you guys are arguing and not getting along, it's time for you maybe to focus on yourself in the meantime, to just be able to fill your own cup of love and to take time for self-love and loving yourself. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this. Let me move this up slightly. So let's focus on additional guidance from the Fated Love Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please. For my water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What else do we need to know here? So the overall theme of what's going through here is maybe some of you guys are just struggling to hold on to the faith that this can work itself out. And you're just trying to keep it together. We have the other woman, okay? That could have contributed to why things fell apart because there was another woman here, third-party situations, infidelities, and cheating. Now, for some of you guys, maybe it's another man, okay? So take it for how it resonates. We've got soul dance of laughter. Maybe when you guys were together, first of all, reference to dancing. Maybe you guys love to listen to music and dance. And this energy of laughter, you guys love to make each other laugh, and just very lighthearted energy between the two of you. What else for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces? We've got a false twin flame, okay? So some pretty challenging things coming through, which is perhaps why you're losing faith that this is ever going to work out, because maybe you were dealing with somebody who was not being upfront and honest with you, and maybe at one point in time you felt that you had found the one, but it ended up being a false twin flame connection. And then we've got love is transforming. Okay, so there's a transformation of sorts happening here for some of you. Maybe part of that love that is transforming is for yourself. Especially when we go through something very difficult in our love lives and it breaks our heart and it hurts us to the point where you're just trying to hold on by a thread, So this transformation I'm kind of feeling for those of you going through a very difficult time, certainly in your love life, and bring about this transformation for yourself first in order to transform other areas of your life, and that includes your love life moving forward. Hung up. I'm kind of feeling for some of you, if you have heard from this person who hurt you, who cheated on you, maybe they tried to call you, but maybe you hung up on them because you're not interested in having someone come back who did these things to you. Chill vibes, okay? I'm kind of feeling for some of my water signs, this is the energy that you are occupying right now. You're kind of just chilling, you're just allowing life to take you wherever it is you're meant to go at this point in time. You've been through this journey perhaps, dealing with people that were not honest with you. Maybe things didn't end up panning out the way you had thought. So for some of you guys that resonate with this, maybe you're okay with where you're at right now. Certainly welcome to the opportunity of finding love elsewhere, but you're not sweating it, That's kind of what I'm getting from that. And then we have longing for you. So those of you who resonate with that particular message, there could be somebody that you are thinking about at this point in time. You miss them, you're thinking about them, you're still longing for them. But if they cheated on you, if they ended up being a false twin flame, perhaps this is a part of your healing journey to acknowledge that maybe it's time to detach from this person and that longing energy. Because if they're not longing for you, this is something that you need to work through, which isn't easy. So it makes sense that some of you have turned to prayer and just really wanting the guidance from God, a higher power, the universe, to maybe direct you onto a different path. Okay, so that's what's coming through from that. So let's add to this with messages from the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck. This is by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, from a water signs. What else? Yeah, some of you guys are feeling nostalgic, or it's your person, the person that you're focused on. They could be feeling nostalgic, especially if you detached from them, since there is another woman here, and they're coming through as a false twin. So even though there could have certainly been a great connection here at one point in time, what I'm getting is that for the majority, you have detached from somebody that you know wasn't able to focus their energies on you. And maybe this message is coming from your person. If there were infidelities, if there were third-party situations, maybe this is a situation that's a part of the past. And now part of their truth is that they miss you. They're feeling nostalgic. They need you. They love you. They're barely functioning. And maybe, my water signs, you're just focusing on yourself at this point. You're healing, loving yourself. We've got spy, so I wouldn't be surprised actually if they were keeping tabs on you. Let me move these guys up so you can see. I would not be surprised if they could be watching you from a distance, checking you out on social media, asking about you through friends, through people that you guys know mutually. But I'm feeling for my water signs that you have gone through this awakening. Part of that awakening gives you clarity. Part of that clarity is allowing you to love yourself. We have still pining, which is very similar to the energy of longing for you. And if that's where your heart is, that's where your heart is. If you're still pining for someone that you are in separation from, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're good for you. So if you know that they are with someone else still, or whether that's how things played out in the connection, they ended up entering into another relationship with somebody else, is what's coming through here. I mean, that's pretty plain and simple, the other woman. That's a part of the energy that you're being directed away from. Don't waste any more energy pining away for someone that is not pining for you. And of course, for some of you guys, this energy could be coming from your person if you walked away from them. It's almost as if they didn't appreciate you at the time that you guys were together, or at the time that you were a part of their life. And once you took control and detached, all of a sudden, you're not there, you're not paying attention or giving them attention anymore. And now they miss that and they're longing for that and they're pining for you. But you know, they can't have their cake and eat it too. They have to make a decision one way or the other where it is that they want to invest their time. And I have a feeling part of the reason why you're hanging up on them or not taking their calls, not responding to texts, or even if they reach out to you on social media, that's because you know that they were shady and that they don't deserve you ultimately, that you deserve better. This is interesting. We've got waiting, and then we've got a phone call right here. You see that? Maybe they keep trying to reach out, or they're about to, or they want to, or they're just waiting for the right time to call you again, especially if you hung up on them before, or if you haven't responded. Here you are just chilling, living your life, and, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you ended up getting a text or a phone call, because they're still thinking about you. They're still feeling nostalgic about you. There could also be particular songs that you hear or they hear that brings up those memories of when you guys were together. But we are focusing on the subject of, are you guys meant to be together, get back together, or stay together? I'm kind of feeling, and this is all before we pull tarot, of course, what I'm guided to tell you here, my water signs, is if you haven't heard from this person in a while, they're thinking about you. So it's just a matter of time before you get a phone call or some form of communication to touch base with you. Just be mindful of what it is that they're offering, what it is that they're bringing in your direction, because you might find that you don't want it anymore, that you've grown from that you are now in a place where you're loving yourself and you're not going to fill your life with any more nonsense and drama and infidelities and cheating and all this nonsense with a false twin flame. I feel for those of you who resonate with this that you're in a much better place, or at least working to be in a much better place, and empowering yourself so that you are your own priority. Because this person clearly did not make you a priority. If there's another woman or another man, then you were not their priority. Someone else was. So it's now time for you to put yourself first. Okay? So let's add to this. We're going to go ahead and grab some tarot messages here. All right. So I wanted to grab from my new deck, the Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle. You guys might have already seen me use this deck. It's tarot with a twist. And of course, it includes all of the traditional tarot messages, but I've also added new oracle messages as well as new oracle cards. Did I say oracle? Yeah. Oracle messages as well as new court cards. Sorry. I'm getting all tongue-tied here. So it's a big deck, but it's a lot of fun to learn tarot because it, like the tarot teacher that I created, it's got upright and reversed meanings. So it's super simple to learn tarot if that's something you're interested in. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else you need to know here, my water signs. So there's another woman or another man. That's a love triangle that I'm feeling for the collective. You don't want to be a part of that. You don't want to be a part of that drama. So if they're pining for you because they want you back, you know, there can't be someone else in the picture. Not surprised. Look at that. We've got the Tower. Of course there would be a Tower. With all this drama going on with infidelities and cheating, of course there would be a Tower. I'm not surprised. It's an upheaval, you know, it's chaos. This person created all of this chaos and destruction that resulted in a separation between the two of you. They ruined it. They ruined things between the two of you. So the thing with the Tower is when the dust settles, because things get leveled out of your life that no longer serve a purpose there. Once that dust settles, there's always a blessing attached to it, because maybe you were meant to experience that Tower moment, my water signs, to get you away from that person. So learn whatever lesson is attached to this Tower so that you can avoid future Tower moments. We've got the Three of Cups here. Not a surprise, really, because it can represent a third-party situation. You know, it's not in the reverse, it's in the upright. But I'm just guided to interpret this as a potential third-party situation for some of you. Now, the Three of Cups, picking up off of your own water energy here. There could be a reunion with friends or even family sometime during the course of this year for some of you. There is this amazing, wonderful sense of community for those of you who resonate with this. Now, with a new year comes a new beginning, and for some of you, that can be new love coming in for you as well. You've had enough of this drama with a false twin and the other man or woman, and so what you're looking for here is a fresh start in your love life. Certainly, you can have it. And then you've got the Six of Wands coming up. Success, victory, restoring your self-confidence, recognition for certain achievements that you have accomplished in your life, perhaps. This might even be tied into your career, your vocation, what it is that you do for a living, your passions. But when it comes to your love life, you have the capability of being very successful in that as well. And I feel that might come about as a result of this Tower moment giving you a clean slate, so to speak, to bring in this new love for you. So be open to that. The Seven of Pentacles, hard work paying off. I can't help but feel for some of you guys, this has something to do with your career, and you will finally be rewarded for those efforts. Things finally falling in place for you, falling into just a right place for you. I'm feeling sometime during the course of this year, things coming to fruition. This is a card of growth. It's one of those cards where you got to just wait and see how things are going to play out in your life. That applies to, of course, your love life, but other areas of your life too. We have Archangel Michael coming in as well. So this card reads, I am your warrior angel to help you fight your fears when it comes to manifesting your dreams and finding love. Countless romantic connections turn into missed opportunities because we allow our fears to create barriers. I'm here to help you overcome these challenges. I can offer you the guidance you seek as well as the strength and bravery to act on that guidance. Bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. If you're struggling with your nerves to pursue your love interest, call on me. So Archangel Michael is here to help you on this journey of finding new love. Don't be afraid to manifest what it is that you're dreaming about, your ideal mate, your ideal partner. You've already encountered somebody who hurt you, so it's time for you to focus on someone new that will love you and cherish you the way you deserve. Look at this. We've got the Chariot coming in also, specifically Cancer, but this can apply to all water signs. There's movement here, okay? So maybe when this Tower moment happened, it devastated you, it hurt you, which is why we've got this card, causing you to feel distress. And so maybe you've turned to prayer for God, a higher power, to help you out. And I feel that that help is on its way, and certainly Archangel Michael is here to help you as well. So with the Chariot, this represents a new direction, a triumphant outcome, certainly, and overcoming challenges that you have faced in your love life, in your career, your health, your family, your other relationships, whatever it is. This represents success right here and triumph. So you'll be okay, no matter what. You've got the Red Rose card, deep love that you will be blessed with. And another card talking about new love coming in for some of you. It's an eternal love, a fiery passion that you will share with someone. Red hot chemistry in and out of the bedroom, So you can have what it is that you're dreaming about. But it might be with someone else at this point. So a particular person that you are focused on for this reading, are you guys meant to be? Maybe not. But there is someone else that's meant to come into your life to offer you the love that you are looking for. And maybe that's the message here. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some dialogue. I'm guided to pull from my X Oracle deck. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what comes through here from your person. You might even resonate with some of these messages for yourself. So it could either be from you to your person or from them to you. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So this isn't a super long reading, just a quick check-in. So let's see. We have a yes answer here. Okay. So maybe this is you saying this, or of course the other person. It's like, yes, I'd like to give us another try. Or, it could be something as simple as, yes, confirmation that there is another woman or a man. So, for the collective, however way you needed that yes or no answer. You took my heart with you. For those that detached from somebody that hurt you, love triangles, other man, other woman, and maybe there's a part of you that realized that this relationship just wasn't going the way you wanted. When you detached, because clearly they're still longing for you, they're still pining for you, you took a piece of your heart, or they took a piece of your heart with them. Look at this. Come back. Yeah, they want you back. Yep, they definitely want you to return and be a part of their life. This could even be you saying this, my water signs. I know you still love me. I know you still care. I know you still want me to be there. But, if there's someone else in the picture, they can't have it both ways. I can't sleep without you next to me. But, they can't be sleeping with you and somebody else. That's not happening. Unless you condone that, of course, which I'm assuming you don't. So they're losing sleep over their own actions. I'm also feeling from this person, when they hurt you, they hurt themselves. Look at that. I'm so sorry. And maybe they're realizing this a little bit too late. Look at that one. I know you've blocked me on social media. Maybe you have. Maybe you have. And they certainly deserve it if, again, they were spending time with other people while they were with you. They did not deserve your presence or your time, your love, your heart, if they were with other people. Plain and simple. Okay, so let's wrap it up, guys, with some healing messages here. So again, just a very quick check-in for my water signs here. Angels and spirit guides for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. All right. Healing messages, please, for my water signs. We've got children coming through here. So if you and your person, whoever it is you're thinking about for this reading, have children, and if you guys are not together, then, the children are certainly affected by that as well. Now, if you don't have children, if this is not even a part of your equation, this could certainly represent future children that you will have with the right person. We have signs. Pay attention to whatever these signs are that are grabbing your attention, because that could be leading you down a very different road from where you are right now, away from somebody who was deceptive or hurt you, cheated on you, betrayed you. You're meant to go in a different direction. So pay attention to the signs. Look at this. We've got freedom. Free yourself, if you haven't already, from somebody that doesn't even deserve your time. We've got emerging. This is you loving yourself. This is you working on you. This is you putting yourself first on your priority list, my water signs. And this is you emerging as the best version of yourself. And lastly, here we are again. Music. There's something about music here, guys, that's very important. Because remember this message, soul dance. So some of you guys might love to dance. References to music, and it's coming through here twice. There could be particular songs you hear that's trying to send you a message. Or this could even be your person hearing certain songs that either the both of you loved, or they are just touched by certain lyrics that they hear and they think about you. They're feeling nostalgic about it. Okay? But as far as whether or not you guys are meant to be, I feel this is coming through for those of you who are better off without this person. And that certainly could be very triggering for some of you, especially if you still have so much love for this person. But don't sell yourself short. You know, this is the time for you to love yourself. Love yourself more than what this person has put you through. Free yourself from connections and toxic people. They don't deserve your time. And again, Archangel Michael is here to help you to manifest your dreams and finding love. Okay? So don't sell yourself short. Don't self-sabotage, and be open to the possibilities of new love coming in. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. And I do hope this reading, whoever it came through for, that it helped you out. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below. And that's it for now, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.